So ladies, of course, when we say protect your heart, we mean beyond it getting emotionally broken.
That's right. So we have to make sure that our hearts are healthy because if not, there can be some major consequences. So we've got Dr. Wendy in to educate us on women's heart health. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're so excited to talk to you about this. Very serious disease for women here in the U.S., right?
Yes, February is American Heart Month. And it's really important for women because we think of heart disease as a man's disease, but actually almost just as many women die of heart disease as men. Actually, 1 in 4 women, female deaths are due to heart disease.
What are some of the risk factors?
High blood pressure, obesity, family history, and being inactive. One of the things that's really important to know is 2/3 of women who die of heart disease had no symptoms beforehand. So knowing your numbers is so important. Being screened for your diabetes, for cholesterol, knowing what your blood pressure is, because it's a silent killer. You can look at this heart and see how many blood vessels are running through the heart, and these blood vessels need to have good blood flow in order for the heart to pump and bring oxygen through our bodies. But high blood pressure can make those vessels kind of narrow and break and not work properly and not allow that heart to contract like it needs to.
And also, what about heart attack symptoms? So if you are already in a bad space, like what should you recognize? Because sometimes you can catch it early.
Yeah. Right. People think sometimes that it's like chest pain or arms pain, and that's true. Those are definitely classic symptoms. But women can actually have neck and back pain, shortness of breath, flutters, anxiety. There's a lot of different symptoms. So the take-home message is don't ignore your symptoms. Don't ignore your body. If things are continuing to happen over and over again or persisting and being uncomfortable, you need to see your doctor.
And does this affect like a specific demographic, more of women?
So honestly, it used to be a disease that was more so like in older people, you know, over 50, over 60. Now even people in their 20s and 30s can have it. African American and Caucasian women have higher rates of heart disease, but Latino women as well and Pacific Islanders as well have high rates.
Why is that? Is it because of diet or?
It's mostly because of diet. It's mostly because we don't know that these foods that we eat, even if we're not obese, can actually affect our blood pressure and over time cause damage to the arteries.
And that's the thing, like it's preventable.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's preventable. That's why it's so stark. Like we can change this.
Yes, totally. So being screened and knowing your numbers is key.
Okay. Well, since you like to educate people through music, we know you are talented, multi-talented here. You actually wrote an original song about health.
I did, about heart health. I did.
Give it up for Dr. Wendy.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
You need us to back you up.
Be my hype girls. Be my hype.
Dr. Wendy on the ones and twos. She got the mic in her hand. Let's see what she gonna do.
Oh my God. So cue the music.
Okay.
You know, they asked me to write a heart health rap, and here we go.
All right.
Down in the muscle where the blood flow flows is your heart that's pumping fast. Blood carries oxygen where it needs to go, so you can handle tasks. But if it quits, if the blood vessels clog, that's called a heart attack. Let's talk about that. Go over the facts so you can handle it fast. We all know the classic: chest pain, arm pain, lung strain, shortness of breath. It hurts on the left, but ladies can switch it up. Neck and back hurt, sweating, nauseated, and anxious. The point is, see your doc and screen to stop heart disease. Ladies, please, and tell your sister, get active with her, because heart disease affects more than Mr. Us.
Yes! Woo! I feel like this is how you made it through med school, making rap so you remembered everything. You can follow Dr. Wendy and read some of her latest blog posts on her site, dreverywoman.com. She comes in spitting knowledge all the time, and you may even get a little rap.